Es que yo no sé si me pueden oír. Bueno, pues seguimos.
Si te puede oír, ¿quién?
So we came to Asturias for the weekend to visit Rodrigo's family and spend some time with his friends and see the city and everything because I haven't been here since March. I studied abroad 2 years ago in Oviedo, which is the capital of Asturias, but Rodrigo lives in Mieres, which is a really cute town. I don't know, how far is it from Oviedo, do you think?
Around 20 kilometers.
Sure, I have no idea what that means, but we'll look it up later. I'll insert it here in miles. And honestly, we didn't really do much today. His aunt and uncle came over for a really, really nice lunch, which his mom made, which was similar to paella. I'll insert a video right here of the food. It was so, so yummy. And they also had a birthday cake for me, which is so nice because my birthday is on Thursday, which I think is the day I'm actually going to publish this video. And now we're just taking a walk. I'm hoping to put in some shots of the city because it is a really beautiful city and I really, really like it here. I've grown very, very fond of Mieres, and I always tell Rodrigo that we're going to retire here. Yeah. You should see the face he's making right now. So yeah, he's going to stay here after this weekend, and I'm going back to Pamplona to continue working and everything there. And although I'll miss him, we're going to see each other in a couple weeks. So I'm going to insert some footage of Mieres, and if you're ever in Asturias, or if you're ever in Spain, you should really come visit Asturias, Oviedo and Mieres. And there's so many other cute places too, but I highly recommend it. My favorite part of Mieres is that there's dogs everywhere. The most beautiful thing in Mieres. The second most beautiful thing in Mieres. This is the Church of St. John the Baptist in Mieres. It's in a really central location right next to the main plaza. Really beautiful. So here we are at the Plaza San Juan. And for any American who's never been to Spain, or never been to Asturias, I guess, you can see around there's a lot of sidrerias or bars. Because in Asturias, cider is a very important cultural drink. And they pour it like this, like you can see the statuette from the bottle right up there. And there's usually sorry, I hit the camera. There's usually a bucket right below it to catch the leftovers. But they usually pour a little bit on the ground as well, as like the cultural tradition of pouring sidra or cider. And it's a little bit bitter. It kind of reminds me of apple cider vinegar a little bit, but it's not bad. And when you go to drink cider, they usually pour you just a little bit, and the waiter does it. It's because they have to pour it from so high up, and you have to drink it all in one go. You can't like leave it sit and take your time to drink it. You have to drink it very fast. Even if you're in Madrid or Barcelona, they have like Asturian cidery, so I would highly recommend checking it out. It's a lot of fun. It's something new, and they usually have like little Asturian foods to try, like fabada or cachopo, which I'll probably explain in a later video. But they're really good, and for Americans it's definitely something different to try. It's something different to experience, and I hate saying I would recommend so many times, but you know, consider trying it if you ever have the opportunity. So during our walk we decided to walk a little bit outside of the central city to a bit more of a rural area, and you can see all these beautiful houses lining the hills, and that's like old Mieres. It's right along a tiny stream. So this is fun. So my first day of work, I was very eager to impress the people I was working for, so I bought this really cute pair of heels from a shop in Pamplona, and I wore them to work, and I didn't bring a pair of backup shoes, which was a mistake. And I destroyed my feet. Like, I have the worst blisters I've ever had in my life. So we've spent the last couple days just changing my band-aids, unfortunately. And I can only wear sandals. So my wonderful boyfriend, Al, has been helping me, and it just keeps getting worse. But I think finally it's starting to get better, thankfully. So we'll see how it goes. Just a funny little thing. When you're starting a new job, don't wear new shoes without backups. Rodrigo, ayudándome con el pie. Hey, so I filmed this outro in 3 spots and found out when I sat back down to edit it that the best lighting in the whole place is just on the couch. So, by the way, if you hear me scream, it's because there is a big fly. What's the fly? And I think there might be 2 flying around, and I don't have a fly swatter, and this is honestly some psychological torture. I just have to listen to this fly buzz around and get super close to me. Ugh. Anyway. So I'm sorry, apparently I'm incapable of filming outros for my videos in the places in which they take place, but I'm going to edit my video now and decided to film the outro. The clips you saw just now was just the one day we spent in Asturias, and I ended up leaving the next day because I took a BlaBlaCar back. And for those who do not know, BlaBlaCar is it's an app, and you sign up to ride with people who are already going to the place you want to go. So I ended up riding back to Asturias with a girl who was already driving back there. You pay a little bit of money and you just ride in their car. It's like carpooling. And I wanted to ride back with a girl because I had never done it by myself before, and it's a 4.5-hour ride, and I didn't want to ride back with a boy, or with just a male driver, I should say. So I ended up riding back with a girl and a boy, and it was easy. Rodrigo dropped me off in Oviedo in the morning, and then we drove back to Pamplona. I just had a short walk back to my house once we got to Pamplona. The thing that was incredible to me is that the girl and the boy made small talk the whole time, which I am not the best at small talk, so I kind of dropped out of the conversation pretty early, especially speaking my second language. But besides that, really easy ride. I'd do it again. I'm less nervous about it now, having done it once by myself. So yeah, if you're in Europe, check out BlaBlaCar to get around. It's really easy, and it was pretty cheap too, all things considered. For a 4.5-hour ride, I think we spent like the equivalent of $28, which isn't too bad for the distance I was traversing. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Today's Wednesday. This video is going to come out on Thursday because I've procrastinated. And I'm going to put out a video next Thursday that's going to be centered around Pamplona and life here, and I guess what a week in Pamplona is like. So stay tuned and have a great week, guys. Don't mind my arrows or sword. Don't worry about it.